Okay. How everybody doing?
Good.
All right, thank God for last night's rest, this morning rise. Thank God for His grace and His mercy.
Absolutely.
Grace is always giving me what I don't deserve, and mercy is not giving me what I do deserve. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. How's everybody doing?
Good.
All right. For those who don't know, my name is Derek McKnight. My partner Robert Hayes should be on the way. Together, we're called the Minds of Men, non-profit spiritual organization. We don't deal with religion. I'm an immigrant and I'm a gypsy. I'm from Baltimore City. They clap for Baltimore. All right, okay. All right, be more here. All right. So listen, I left Baltimore because I was uncivilized, undisciplined, smoking weed, chasing women, in and out of jail. Homicidal, suicidal, deaf, dumb, blind, and ignorant. Everybody I was hanging with was living the same way, thinking the same way. So at the end of the day, I was depressed, miserable, unhappy, unsatisfied. And I had a lot of inspirations to do other things than I was doing. I wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to be a comedian. And I wanted to go to New York City. And I got a lot of cousins in the Bronx. So they said, if you can make it in New York, you can make it where?
Anywhere.
But to live in New York City is what?
Expensive.
Very expensive. So I didn't have the money for New York City, so I landed in South Philly. South Philly in the house? South Philly in the house. All right, okay. All right, South Philly. My brother, anybody know about fraternities and sororities?
Yeah.
My brother, he's an alpha. And his frat brother had property. And that's what made us land to South Philadelphia in the year 2000. I came to Philadelphia smoking Woolies. All right, for say Woolies. Yeah, for those who don't know Woolies, that's salt on your collard greens. That's crack on weed. All right. Now listen, I used to be the one used to laugh at dope fiends and crackheads. Why don't you wash your ass? Get out that person's house. You bum! I used to always talk about them, but when I became one of them, it was no longer what? Without a doubt, right? And so I came up here because when your tolerance goes up, when one bag of weed didn't work, then I need to smoke 2 bags of weed. And then guess what? Then I started to experiment. Then I put some coke on top of my weed, and I like that feeling. I'm horny by nature. Horny by nature. Coke make me what? Super horny. And I was who went tricking and got tricked.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I'm in South Philadelphia. I'm tricking. Got 3 women in my stable. And all these women in my bathroom smoking coke. All this smoke coming out of my window, I got curious. I played the active addict detective. I said, what the hell is all this smoke going on? And one girl hit the pipe and she ran out of my bathroom and hauled ass into my room and hid in my closet. I said, get your ass out of my goddamn closet. Nobody chasing you. One girl hit the pipe and asked for my phone for 5 minutes. Where's your phone, Dirk? Where's your phone? Dirk, where's your phone? I said, it's right here. And she dialed 3 numbers. Give me that goddamn phone. Ain't bringing no cops here. One girl hit the pipe and kept going like this.
Oh my God.
I said, there's nothing in your eye killing my eye. And I said, yo, out of curiosity, yo, they driving me crazy. I said, I want to know what's going on. And I said, for the life of me, what's inside of this glass stem that's making these women run from things that's not chasing them? Want to pick up the phone and get the whole house indicted. And over there, so mutilated. I said, let me try. And I went to go grab the pipe, hit the pipe, went to crack space. And I was in crack space for 7 years, faithfully committed, dedicated to smoking coke. I became a stranger to soap and water. If I hear that. I remember working at Dave & Buster's on the boulevard. I remember walking to work. Walking back up the 4th and Washington. Cut over 20 blocks just to get home. Because all of us know when we got money in our pocket, nobody get that money but who?
The dealer.
Yes, the hell with Scepter. listen. So to speed it up, Derek, we don't got much time. We got an hour of power. We're gonna beat it like Michael Jackson. All right. All right. Okay. So I'm tricking. I'm smoking, right? And now guess what? My addiction is really taking off, right? And my brother said, you know, what's that in your hand? I said, nothing in my hand. He said, open up your hand. I said, nothing in my hand. He said, open up your hand. So he grabbed my hand and he started to open up my hand. I had a crack pipe in my hand. It was still hot. And I ran out of there. I said, yo, get off me. And I ran out the house. The last time I hit the pipe that day. And I went to Baltimore City to a program called I Can't, We Can. You've been there, yeah, okay. And I've been in that program right there. And then, and then I got clean for 60 days. And I went to my mother's house and I broke in the house and took the camcorder, the microwave, the DVD player, the checkbook. And I robbed my mother. My mother was looking for my ass. And, you know, they found me. They said, get your ass back in here. And then they said, you know, you going back to Philadelphia. And I came back to Philadelphia. So I was just, Philly, Baltimore, trying to get it right. But I never got it right. You know why? Because I always talk clean. But I was always living dirty. Anybody hear that? Yeah. Who here talk clean but live dirty? All right, good. Very good. I'm in the right place. This is not a witness protection program. All right? All right, so to speed it up, right? So now I'm in recovery. Now I got what? 13 years clean, right?
Nice.
But all I got is what? Today.
Yep.
Took me a long time to get what I got. They said complacency is the enemy of those with substantial clean time. Everybody hear that?
Yes.
All right? Watch who you hang with in Bowling Green. Everybody hear that? Yes. Because eagles don't hang with chickens. Eagles don't hang with chickens. And if you want to live in the light, what the hell we doing dealing with the darkness? And listen, one of my problems was too, I used to what? Criticize and be judgmental. And I was wrong on my behalf, right? Because I was beating somebody up who was still suffering. And I'm no better than the person I was beating up. So I had to learn to pray and pull them up. They say, yo, you can't build a person up, shut up. Because it's easy to judge. It's easy to hurt. It's easy to criticize. But sometimes it's hard to pray for an individual. Anybody hear that?
Yeah.
So you might got somebody in your unit, in your room, your roommate, etc., that you don't like. You know what I learned? The person in here that you don't like is the one that's going to help you recover. Let me say that again. The woman in here that you don't like, sisters, is the one that's going to help you recover. Men, a man in here that you don't like is the one that's going to help you recover. Because the one that we smoke cigarettes with, play, busted up, watch TV and all that, be the one that throw my ass under the bus. But the one who gives me difficult, the one who get on my nerves, the one who give me an aneurysm, the one who had me cussing, the one who jumped me out my spirit, the one who I want to smack back to Kensington. That one become what? God's instrument. Because the person who push buttons, thank God for the button pushers. You hear me? Because if they pushing your button and you're getting a rise out of you, that means more work to be what? Done. So thank God for the haters. Any haters in here? Well, we're going to get into it. All right, listen. I'm a forensic ghetto black Kojak. Let me say that again. I'm a forensic ghetto black Kojak. I do not like talking fruits. I talk roots. I'm going to give you an example. I shoot dope. That's fruit talk. Why I shoot dope? That's root talk. I smoke coke. That's fruit talk. Why I smoke coke? That's root talk. When she don't shut up, I beat her up. That's the fruits of the tree. Why I put my hands on a woman? That's the root of the tree. So when we share, it's easy to talk what? Fruits. And sometimes it's hard to talk what? Roots. Because roots, you got to break into your Pandora box and start exposing all those deep secrets that's been keeping our asses sick. But freedom ain't free. It's a price to pay to get free. Who want to get free today? Anybody want to get free? Very good. Me too. All right? So let's get going to it right here. 7 stages of what? Grief. They said the drugs won't kill us. What will?
Ourselves.
The lifestyle. Change we must or what?
Die we will.
Very good. Let's go here. First stages of grief is what? Shock and denial. First stage of grief is shock and denial. Who in here was shocked? No. Slow down, Derek. lifestyle. I need y'all help now. I'm a promoter. I'm like Don King. I come to promote dialogue to get y'all talking. Especially the people who are here who never talk. They gotta, the therapist gotta step into your mouth and pull teeth to get you talking. Everybody hear that? And listen, and if you try to play cool in here, you can die cool. If you want to be a diva, you can die a diva. Alright? So yo, how about program gangsters? They in here? The mountains in here. Federal in here. County in here. State in here. But nobody's afraid of you. But guess who they afraid of? Themselves. The lifestyle. If the drugs won't kill us, the lifestyle will. I need your help with some specifics of the lifestyle that can take us back to active addiction. I'm listening. Money is one. Come on.
Old friends.
Hustling. Lying. What else? Relationships. Possessions. What type of possessions you talking about? Possessions. Huh? Sex. Resentments. Come on, what's up? Reservations.
Places.
Ego.
Ego. What else? Family. Huh? Places. What else?
Things.
Huh?
Things.
Things. Come on, what else? Opposite sex? Alright, opposite sex. We got money. We got hustling. Huh? Boosting. Very good. Boosting.
Food stamps.
What else? Oh, I forgot to turn my light on.
No, food stamps.
Yo, light. Hey, huh? Food stamps. That's a comedian right there. Food stamps. Somebody stole my food stamp card. All right, come on. What else? What else? Come on, lifestyle. Drama. Very good.
No, I said trauma.
Trauma. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Trauma.
Legal.
Trauma and drama. What else?
Legal issues. Legal issues.
Legal issues. He said baby mama drama. How about baby daddy drama? Baby daddy drama. Tricking. That's what sex. That's what sex. Huh? Pride. Very good. Lying. You got lying. How about stealing? How about prison? Profanity? Huh? Family. We got family. Complacency. Very good. Complacency. Robbery. Robbery. Gangs. Death. Boredom. Very good.
Selfishness. Institutions.
Self-centered.
Selfishness.
Institutions. Isolation.
Attachment.
Gambling.
Promotion.
Opportunity.
Wow. Opportunities. Yo, the list goes on and on, right? Yeah. Money. Hustling. Lying. Relationships. Possessions. Sex. Opposite sex. Tricking. Resentments. Reservations. Ego. Family. Places. Things. Boosting. Food stamps. Trauma. Drama. Legal issues. Baby mama drama. Baby daddy drama. Pride, opportunity, stealing, prison, complacency, robbery, gangs, death, boredom, self-centeredness, institution, isolation, and gambling. The lifestyle. Now, the first stage of what? Coming out of the lifestyle is what? Shock and denial. Who's been shocked or denied that the lifestyle for us is done? Who wants to take a swing at that pitch right there? Who want to take a swing at step one on stage one of grief? Step one of stage one of grief. Shock and denial. Give me an example. Who remember Len Bias? Len Bias, he was drafted to the Boston Celtics in 1986.
Oh, right.
48 hours later, he was dead from a cocaine overdose.
Damn.
Shock. Come on.
In the ER trauma center, a mother was told her child was dead, and the first thing she screams is no.
What?
Denial.
Oh, that's denial. Very good.
Screaming at the top of her lungs. No.
That's denial. Right. Okay. How much time you clean, brother?
14 days.
Give it to him. God bless. Hey, Janis Joplin. Oh, man. She did 3 albums. accidentally on heroin.
27.
Greatness destroyed by what? Wickedness. Phyllis Hyman left a note saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. Committed suicide. Greatness destroyed by wickedness. How about my man John Wayne? Who like westerns in here? John Wayne. They said when he died, his intestines, it was 50 pounds of backed up fecal matter. Great man, out of here by wickedness. How about
Michael Jackson.
Amy
Whitney
Winehouse.
Houston?
Yeah.
Whitney Houston, listen, sold over 200 million copies of records, but found in the bottom of a pool. A tub, not a pool, but a tub. I'm thinking about the guy who, a tub, right? And every time I hear songs, Whitney songs, I go through something. Marilyn Monroe,
She was killed.
she was killed, right? Huh? Kurt Cobain, 27 Club. Jim Morrison, same thing. Jimi Hendrix, same thing. Jimi Hendrix, right? Exactly, right?
Brittany Murphy. John Bonham.
Hey, okay. Hey, how about Judy Garland? Somewhere over the rainbow. She took pills to wake up, took pills to go to sleep, and she OD'd. Great individual. Billie Holiday, the list goes on and on. Come on, your hand up, come on.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
In November, my brother, 17-year-old brother, hung himself, and my dad called me at 3
Oh,
o'clock.
wait a minute, y'all. Respect. Come on.
In November, my 17-year-old brother hung himself, and I got a phone call at 3 o'clock in the morning by my dad. He's like, "Luke's gone." I said, "What?" He said, "Luke's gone." I'm like, just go check his room." He's like, "He's not here." I'm like, "Bro, then go check the garage." He's like, "No, like you're not getting it. He's gone." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I found him in the garage hanging by a bell." And I said, "You're fucking with me. Like this is a game, right? Like you're playing with me. Like you're playing." And he's like, no, he's gone. Like he's gone. Like I wouldn't do this to you. And like immediately I hung up my phone and I just looked up. I'm like, "Yo, why? Like you're not gone. Like you can't be. Like I'm still in denial. I'm still in denial. I want him back, you know? This kid had so much to live for.
How old was he?
17.
17.
I'm 20.
You 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You the next man, the youngest one. This right here, 18. Thank you for sharing that. Our condolences, brother. How much time you clean?
About 17 days.
Give it to him. All right, hey, 7 stages of grief, the lifestyle. Not talking about the death of loved ones and all that. We can talk about that, but we talking about the lifestyle. Because if we don't get the lifestyle out of us, it can take us back to active addiction. Is that true?
Yes.
Number 1, shock and denial. Next one, guilt and shame. Guilt is what I did. Shame is how I feel. Guilt is what I did. Shame is how I feel. You might want to take a swing at that pitch right there. Come on, sis. What's your name?
Amber.
Hey, Amber. What's up?
My oldest brother, who I was very close to, was in jail for 4 years, got off on house arrest, day before house arrest, OD'd on dope, which is something he never really did. He used to sniff perks all the time. He did it one time, they left him for dead. And I got all that guilt because I was clean for 4 years immediately after that, but then the last 2 years I've been messing up and I feel so much guilt, like, how could I do the same thing that put him to rest, you know?
Our condolences, sis. Can you forgive you? Real important to forgive ourselves.
Yeah.
How much time you have clean?
Around, I hadn't even counted, maybe like 10 days.
Give it to her. God bless you. Come on, brother.
Andrew Attic.
Hey, Andrew.
My brother died from a heroin overdose less than 4 months ago, and I feel guilty because I'm in rehab right now. You know what I mean? So, I know what you feel.
Our condolences, brother. Thanks for sharing that. Come on. 1, then 2, then 3, okay? Come
My
on.
name's Lisa Maddox.
Hey, Lisa.
Lisa.
I lost my husband. I watched him he was in a coma for 2.5 months, watching him deteriorate, and I was still in active addiction for 2 years prior to him getting sick, and he had been clean, and I just don't understand why it was him and not me at times.
Our condolences, sis. How much time you have clean?
8 days.
8 days. 1, then 2. Come on. What's your name?
Amy.
Hey, Amy.
I just feel guilty a lot because my best friend, she had OD'd. I mean, it's like 8 years ago now. But like, I feel as though like I was locked up at the time, and I was supposed to get out of jail, but they didn't let me out of jail on the day that I was supposed to, and that's the day that she had OD'd. And I got out of jail the next day. And that's when they had told me, you know, that she had OD'd. Her daughter had found her in the bathroom with the needle in her arm and stuff. And like, I still feel like if I was out, you know, if I was released that day, I could have saved her because she would have called me and I would have been able to like give her one of my Suboxones or something like that. You know, I still hold a lot of.
Good for that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our condolences. How much time you have clean?
Like 18 days.
18 days. Come on, what's your name?
Carrie Arnett.
Hey, Carrie.
I have such guilt from, you know, remember when the LeBron so Sneaks came out on through 13 or something? My kid had, like, would sit on the phone and he got, I think all 13, and he, 3, 4, and 5, I went on him and behind him when he was away at college, and I sold him to a pawn shop. And I have such shame for that, like, it's just me, and he reminds me of it constantly. He's 23 now, and he's like, Mom, you cleaned me out of my bronze. Can you imagine the sex that I would have now? Yeah, like, that's, I mean, I appreciate, you know, that stuff, but this shit, like,
Yeah.
calling and getting them $300, $400 sneakers in the box, saving them and shit, and I took them when he went to college. Shit is, and he'll never let me forget that.
That's insanity, right? How much time you have clean?
14 days.
Give it to her. Guilt and shame. Come on. What's your name?
My name's Eli. I'm an addict.
Hey, Eli.
In the 80s, they called my mom in the middle of the night. They found my mom in the old house. Died of an overdose. You know, and instead of me learning from that shit, I went out there and did the same thing. And I think that God has a purpose for me because not even then took me away too. But I've been through a lot. You know, and I got like 10 or 12 days going.
All right. Our condolences, brother. God bless you. Come on, bro.
Gerald.
Hey, Joe.
Not Gerald.
Gerald. Oh, Gerald. Okay, I'm sorry, Gerald.
I sold myself to the girl next door. It was a shame when I saw her.
You heard what he said? He sold himself to the girl next door. I think they want more information on that. Okay. Another jokester. How much time got clean though? Give it to him. Right next door. Come on. What's your name, bro? Dion, what's up?
I OD'd 6 times in the last 6 months. And every time I look at my mother, the look that she gives me, made me feel like I'm a little bit.
You forgive yourself?
Yeah.
My man, very good. How much time you got clean now, Dion?
28 days.
28 days. Come on, what's your name?
Oh, I'm Ricky, man.
Hey, Ricky.
My guilt is in prison, being selfish. I had 2 children. My shame is I've never been around. And they grown. They have their own places, their own children. And I got grandchildren on that side. The biggest shame of all, when I finally came home, I fucked up that I'm in here. I ain't been home 4 months. Did something that I never did in my life. Somebody said, oh, curiosity. That took me straight to the floor. Thank you.
Hey, for shame. How much time you got clean?
Right now, probably like 5 days.
Hey. You forgive yourself?
Yeah.
Very good. All right. Who's the best architect to put everything back together that we destroyed? Very good. You believe that? That's right. Come on. What's your name?
Emily, I'm not.
Hey.
I have a lot of guilt because there was a time that I had to go pick up one of me and my boyfriend's mutual friends at the time from the police station. I brought him back to my house. We ended up sleeping together, and the next day he wrote a suicide note to me saying it was my fault that he killed himself because he couldn't deal with it.
My condolences, sis. How much time you had clean?
14.
14. And you know, sometimes when we do drugs, we got tunnel vision. Anybody know what that is?
Yeah.
We only see who? Right. And we say we only hurting but who? But we really hurting who? Guilt and shame. One girl said she shot so much dope, she couldn't stop shooting dope. The state took 6 of her kids. And she can never get her kids back. That guilt is deep, man, for real. If we can't forgive ourselves, is it easy to go back to get high again? Yes. Process, y'all. Process. How about anger and bargaining? Anger and bargaining. Stage 3 on the 7 stages of grief. Anger and bargaining. Come on, let's go. Come on. 1, we can keep it moving. Come on, what's your name?
My name is Thomas. I'm a recovering addict.
Hey, Thomas.
Anger has always been a struggle throughout my life, ever since 4-year-old boy. But when my mom passed away August 10th, 2020, it came back 10 times worse. It felt like a monster, and I can't. I'm still trying to tame that monster. And honestly, there'll be days, there'll be days where, I'd say I'd give anything to have my mom back, honestly, just to hear her one more time. Say what I wanted to say to her before she passed away, that the things I didn't get to say to her. So that's one thing I struggled with, and what got me, led me into the mindset of using Molly and ecstasy to make myself feel better, to fill that empty space in me that I can never get back now. So, yeah, that's anger bargaining for me.
How much time you have clean?
50 days.
50 days. My condolences, brother. All right? Come on. 1, then 2, then 3. Come on. Anger and bargaining. Come on.
I'm Amy. I'm an addict.
Hey, Amy.
I'm just angry at myself for just all the shit that I put my kids through. Like with using and stuff. Falling out with my baby, sleep in the car. Just a lot of fucked up shit. So I can't forgive myself yet.
But you working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Alright. Thanks for sharing that, sis. It's gonna be alright. You hear me? It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Alright? Listen, what we did is not who we are. Anybody hear that? That's just something that we did. Never think what we did is who we are. Because it'd be hard as hell to get what? Free. What we did is not who we are. Come on. It's just what we did.
My name is Bradley and I'm an addict.
Hey, brother.
So, I'm kind of angry at I am angry at myself because I feel like I've been pushing away my mom for the past couple of years. I got out of detention, and as soon as I got out of detention, my mom promised me that things were going to be okay. But as soon as I got out, I was on probation. As soon as I got off probation, it was like, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. And I started getting into a lot of drugs and everything like that. My mom gave me a curfew, and I was just like, yeah, no. And then she kicked me out, and then I felt like, damn, I hold a lot of resentment to my mom. I don't want to be there. I don't want to talk to you because you put me out on the street, but at the end of the day, she did that to make me a better man, I'm here now because of that. I'm here now because my mom wants to see me do better for myself, but I'm still angry because I thought she was doing it because she didn't love me. But at the end of the day, my mom told me right before I came in here, I still love you. You're still always going to be my son. There's nothing that's going to take that from you. But I still feel angry because it's like I'm angry at myself for pushing away my mom when I shouldn't have. All my mom ever wanted to do was love me. All my mom ever wanted to do was make sure that I was okay. I'm doing everything I can to be a better person. I fucking hate myself for this shit. I can't take this person. I can't take me. I'm sick of it. I can't do this. I can't. and I'm doing everything I can to get the fuck out of this lifestyle before I'm in the dirt.
You can, Riley.
You got this, bro.
You
You're
can,
so
Riley.
young, bro.
You're a good
If
person.
you get it now, it's like.
You can, Riley.
You got such a good heart, man.
Love you, Riley.
You can do it. It's okay, bro. Let it out.
I love you, squirrel.
It's all right. Men cry, y'all.
A real man.
Real men cry. Let it out, man. That's that suppressed anger. We let it go. We explode on people. Very good. Come on. Let's go this way. I'm coming back to y'all. Come on.
I'm Brandon, I'm an addict.
Hey, Brandon.
I'm angry as fuck because my mom's a junkie just like I am and left me behind. My dad kicked the shit out of me and I hold resentments for that, so I use that as an excuse to use. Today I'm grateful that I know there's another way. And the anger's still back there, but I'll deal with that when the appropriate time comes.
Okay. How much time you got clean?
21 days.
21 days. Come on, brother.
Chris.
Hey, Chris.
I traded the 10-year-old little boy and a beautiful wife for tequila that I could buy at the store. And they're gone. Both of them forever. I'm angry at myself. I've read a lot of books on guilt. I don't know if it'll ever go away. It's calming down. But I keep telling myself acceptance is the key. That I need to just accept it and move forward. Be healthy for me. I certainly won't see that little boy ever again if I'm not healthy. They just happen to have moved to a foreign country. So I've got that too. And I can't talk to her. Because mom is mom. But that's her side of the road. Yeah, I'm angry at myself. I'm real angry at myself. I've pounded my fist. I'm telling a friend earlier, I soaked the carpet with my tears. How could I have ever done that? I had a beautiful family. Not the material things. I had never had. I'm real close to my family, mom, dad, all the rest. I'd never had family of my own that I love so much. And I fucking threw them away. I traded them. I say I traded them. I didn't give them away because I know what I had. There was some other guy